Welcome back to another episode of Customizing the Ride. It's your boy, Money Rich, the real Swervo in the building. And I'm with my brother today, Pittbull Garage. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's up? How you going? How you doing?
Man, pretty good, bro. Yeah, we ain't gonna have rails on today. You know, they're having severe weather out there in North Carolina, man. You know how it is out there on the East Coast, man. All them hurricanes and all that, man.
Issue.
You know what I'm saying?
I hope you out there staying safe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
bro, if you catch it, man, be safe, man. You know your boy holding it down. So, Pitbull, you know what?
Yeah.
What do people call you? Do they call you? I know they don't call you Pitbull Garage. I know that's the YouTube name. So, what do people call you?
Uh, I mean now they do because usually I don't say my name no more. But
Right.
my government name is George. But
Sure.
before all that, everybody used to just call me Money. But
Gotcha.
that's a whole nother story. but now
I got
everybody
you on
be
that.
like Pitbull. They just call me.
I just call you Pitbull then. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, why don't you tell Customizing the Ride about yourself?
Well, I'm out of Kansas City, Missouri. Um, I started well. I got the idea to start this YouTube from my wife because she was like, "You always buying and selling cars and doing all this work and you know all this stuff. Won't you start a channel?" So I definitely dedicate my whole YouTube to her because I wouldn't have started it, and I wish I would have started it way before because I had way better cars back then. But whatever, better late than never. So. I mean, my channel consists of I try to keep a little of everything. Um, how tos, my projects, buyer's guide for used cars. Now I got a series that I do every Wednesday. Like later on tonight, I'm gonna drop another video, but I try to do it every Wednesday of a used car
Gotcha.
review. So yeah, that's a little bit about the channel.
Oh, that's dope, bro. So, what kind of guy are you? Are you a Chevy guy, Mopar guy, Ford guy? What
Uh,
kind of what kind of make model kind of guy are you?
well, I'm everything, but I got I don't know if you see that I got a Impala tatted. I'm Chevy gang tatted on my arm for life. So, um, but I like them all. I have them all. I got a GM. I got a Ford. I got a Dodge. Got a Honda. Well, a couple Hondas. I'm a little bit of everything. Like
Gotcha.
I always keep Hondas because they're reliable. They're little reliable beaters. So, but other than that, yeah, I'm everything pretty much.
Bet. I'm gonna show some clips of your cars and let people check them out. Cause you know, you got that O's, that Cutlass.
Yeah.
I'm digging that.
Oh yeah.
And of course, you know, Monty Bonnie, that's what you
Yeah.
call it, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Money.
we'll check her out real quick.
All right.
You know, if you're new to the channel, this is Project Money. Money Bonnie is what I call her. And well, I got her wrecked, so it's a playlist on it. Got her wrecked for $300 and yada yada yada. I mean, so far she's doing pretty good. I mean, the last video I ended with her, when I was rounded up, I was about 1,000, and I still needed to get like this pillar fix, windshield, paint defenders, had different wheels, yada yada yada. Long story short, if you guys ever buying a windshield for Monte Carlo, I would say between 2000 and 2005,
I don't know what happened. But it
Yeah.
just stopped. Well, we getting bad weather here though, so the big glitch guys, because we having bad weather over here also. So bear with me. But yeah, we got that car and the Cutlass.
first one, we're just gonna start with this. This is a 74 O's Cutlass Supreme 350 Rocket. Mostly all original. Of course, some like wheels from the 80s or 90s that I do have on there. Original interior. It is a full video on the page of it. I really hadn't did too much to it this year with like general maintenance. I'm starting to have a trans leak and I ain't looked underneath it or anything like that. So we got to make a video of that because I just drove it. We're gonna go around here and go ahead and stir it up so you guys can hear it. And like I was saying, if you guys new to channel, right, see, fired old Cutlass up, it's old carbureted, so you know you gotta pump it. See what she does. Here she should go. Couple more times. Here we are. Got her going. But yeah, everything else is original, pretty much in here.
So man, let's talk about that cut dog first, man. What's up with that cut dog?
Oh, it's been in the family since the 90s. Like my pops actually got it, and then he passed it down to me like in high school. So I got it like early 2000s. And I've been having it since high school and just been doing little stuff to it here and there. Nothing real crazy. It used to be on Dayton's, but I gotta put them back on. Well, it was on 17s go backs. That's my like first little setup. But now I just been really just keeping it running right now, like because I don't know which way I want to go with it. Like I want Dayton's, but I don't know what size. I want to finish my audio, but I don't want to rush it. That's like not my rush car. It's just something that I'll probably never sell. So.
Right. So what's the ultimate goal of that cut dog? Are you gonna you gonna customize it in the near future? Are you gonna put some money into the motor?
Oh yeah. I'm always back and forth with the motor because one minute because it's got a 350 rocket in there, the original O's motor. 1 minute like I'm like, oh, I just leave it original, and because I'm like, you don't really see too many of that Cutlass. I call it the forgotten Cutlass because when things a Cutlass, you think like a 69, like Nelly's Cutlass or the 80 G bodies. Like they don't ever think about the big boat 73 to 77. Like, so I'm like, I should just leave it original. And then I'm like, oh, well, I should do like everybody else, throw LS in it. Then I'm like, no, then maybe I should just build the motor that's in it. So I'm always going back and forth. So I never know what I'm going to do. So
I'm gonna say what's up to my brother D. Really Rails is in the building. Lucky Two Guns in the building. What's up, bro? Yeah, man, that Monte Carlo and that Colors, I like both of them, man. So let's talk about the MC. Now you bought that car for $300.
Yup.
That car don't look like you bought it for $300. What all you did to it, bro?
Oh, everything. Well, I found it actually on my birthday. And I was sitting there. I'm always on Marketplace, like every day. Like it's an addiction. I'm always just looking. So it popped up, and it was just like a wrecked Monte Carlo, $300. And I'm like, I looked at my wife like, I just found a Monte Carlo, $300. And then she was like, well, go get it. Here's the money. So I jumped in my truck and was just gone. Ran up there, looked it over, the whole front end, the hood, the whole clip was just gone. Like the guy, older gentleman wrecked it.
Right.
And so I started up and I just put it in gear, and I looked, and so I had a new transmission and all that. And I'm like, I gave him like, here's the money, give me the title, I'll be back with the trailer. So picked it up and basically just wanted to keep it like a budget build. Like if somebody found a car like that. And so like the first step I did before it looked like that, it had like, I just wanted to put it back together. So it had a tan hood, it had like certified fenders, like just so I could drive it and see it and make sure it was a good car. So I drove it like that, cracked windshield and everything for probably 2 months. And then I was like, I was doing good. So then I'm like, well, I can keep making videos on it. So I did a plastic dip, and then it just kept going. And then like this year, I'm like, well, I'm actually sure. I actually had like an LS bumper on the front because it's hard to find Monte Carlos with that ground effects piece now. because they don't make them no more. So I was back on Marketplace, and some guy was parking one out black, and so I ran up there, got the hood, the bumper, and put it on there and do the other little parts I had to the side, and then I had those wheels sitting in the basement. Because he used to be on a Monte Carlo. I had him on a Monte Carlo Grand Prix. I just always had them. So I'm like, well, I got wheels. Let me just throw these on there.
Right.
So I think so far with maintenance and all the parts, I'm probably $1,900 to $2,000 in that car as it sits.
So did you do everything yourself, or did you have some help? How did
Yep,
you do it?
I did everything myself except for the peeler on the windshield. I had a paint shop do it for like $100. And the same paint shop, I had them check the frame out before I put the car together.
Right.
And then I had somebody put the windshield in. But everything else, like, I mean, the fenders ain't perfect match, but I painted those myself because I was practicing with just a spray can. Like I said, I just wanted to keep it budget built. So,
Right.
like, I never want to go, like, too crazy with it. Because, like, next year, I'm probably going to turn it into an audio car, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So that's a whole different ball game. So since you're gonna turn to the audio card, do you know what you got in mind of doing? Like some 12, 10s? What's the game plan? Don't give all
yeah,
your secrets, but just give us a taste.
yeah, because I got a friend, he should do competitions. So he's going to help me get or build the box. I'm going to build the box into the trunk and then run a bypass through the back seat. So where it vents out into the car. But I'm probably just going to do probably some 12, like competition, sundown 12s. And the ones I want, they probably 900 a speaker. So then I'm had to get the amp, and I got to rewire because that wire I got in there ain't gonna handle it. So got to rewire the whole card and alternate. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go crazy with the audio. So
Yeah, I bet. And, I had a mon. I didn't have that year, but I had was it? I think it was a '99. I think I had, and the trunk are kind of similar dynamically.
yeah,
So I had some stuff in that, and I had that bad boy waking. And all I had was like 212s, and I had like some Rockford Fosgate, and what kind of amp? I had a D, Mono D. I think I had a Mono D. 2,000 watt, and it sounded
yeah,
like I had like 5,000
yeah,
quaking, bro.
yeah.
So how did you come with the YouTube name?
Pittbull Garage. Oh, that was my father's nickname, and he passed away, so I figured I'd keep his legacy going with Pittbull Garage. So that's
I'm
where
gonna
I
show
came.
you. I'm gonna show you something else, man. This car right here is sick. I want you to tell me about this car, bro, because this car was super sick.
Welcome back to channel Pittbull's Garage. Today we got something special on the channel, so can't have more of these bad Fords that eat Chevys all day and them slow ASS Mopar. And I hope you could go ahead and
Hold up, Pitbull. Hold up before we talk about the car. Hold on, man. I thought you was Chevy game, brother.
Hey, man. I mean, I am, but I'm like, some days I like getting on my friends' nerves, but that was, who I made that video for. They saw it.
I got you, brother. I got you. So talk about the car, man. That car, man. Look, I'm not a Ford guy at all. Anybody can tell you.
Yeah.
I don't even like looking at Fords really, but that one is running. And you know what I'm saying? Talk about that car, bro, because that's probably like my favorite video because that one, cause, I watched the most recent videos,
Yeah.
and that's my favorite because that engine is humming.
Oh yeah. It's the shop car. It's partially might as well say it's my friend's. Um, but it's like our shop mascot. If everybody ever comes to the shop, it's always sitting in there. But it's a original 1969 Mach 1 with it's a big block 460 boarded to a 5, I think 14. I can't remember the spec, but it's got a blower from the blower shop on it. Um, the motor dynoed at 1100 horsepower, and it's a Tremec 6-speed still, so it's still a manual car too.
Right.
So yeah, yeah. It needs just only thing it needs left is just probably like the door panels. Other than that, it's a full restoration car, frame off, painted, the whole bottom of the car, the whole engine's chromed out. Like it takes you like 2 days trying to clean it.
Yeah, I bet all that chrome, man. That car's sick.
Oh
That
yeah,
motor though, man. That motor what made it for me, man. And that how you had that exhaust set up.
yeah.
That's nasty, bro.
Oh yeah. It's like we can't drive that car nowhere, and
Nah.
it just everywhere you go. Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? Can I take a picture? Like you see people with lights hanging out the window. Like it's definitely a showstopper.
I'm gonna definitely gotta take a picture of that car if I see that car. Cause that car, man, like I said, anybody will tell you I do not like Mustang. It ain't that. It just I hate Mustang for no reason. I just don't like the Mustang like body style. Like
Yeah,
like they never switch up. Like they keep it classic. Like they're scared to take risks. You know what I mean? So that's why I
yeah.
kind of tend to get away from Mustang. They don't really take risks. So don't shoot me, guys. I'm just saying I don't like Ford Mustang. But let's talk about the car scene out there in Kansas City. How is the car scene out there in Kansas City?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's pretty good. It's a mixture of everything out there, everything you can think of. Like more um, import scene is kind of not as big, but like everything else is like more. We or our Mopar scene, I wouldn't even say is that big. Like the Mopar people here, you see a lot of scat packs. Like a lot of people here don't really have Hellcats or stuff like that. Like you go anywhere else, like you go to Texas, like it don't be like that. But they
Right,
more
right,
they more traditional. Like everybody like riding Dayton's or Davins or
right.
yeah, like that or everybody. A lot of people starting to get into the bag car scene, stuff like that. But other than that, it's just a mixture of stuff, really.
So what do
So
you like? Yeah, I kind of get that where I'm at too, cause we really ain't that far. I think like maybe what 5.5, 6 hours away from each other. And I tend to see a lot of mixture of cars. So what do you see the most of? Like, do you see more Mopars? Do you see more old school? Do you see more bikes? Do you see more? I mean, Oldsmobile. I mean, just tell me, what do you see more of?
yeah, it depends on the area. Like
Oh,
if
okay.
like if you go into like Kansas City, you're gonna see a lot of like candy paint, Dayton spinners, all that. If you go like KCK, you're gonna see they getting big on the short bed trucks. That's one thing that's going crazy here right now. Like them, like the guys in Texas do a little short cab, single cab, short
Right.
bed truck, 2-wheel drive. Like that's getting big here. They starting to really get big into that. Other than that, I mean, we got a couple Mustang groups. There's a lot of Mustangs here. Like I think, I think it's actually, yeah, we got way more Mustangs here than Mopars or anything else. Like, and Camaros are starting to just fade out, and I'm just like, that's why they're gonna stop making them because
Man,
nobody's buying them or nothing. So
me and Camaros, man. I wish I could talk to the guy about these damn Camaros, man. Like, I swear, Camaros, the way they look, they should have the most horsepower of any car on the street, man. Because
Yeah.
I say that because they're made for it, bro. They made for the track. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? They made for the track. They made, I mean, more for the raceway, you know, with curves and everything like that. But also on the straightaway, man, the Camaros are made to do them things, and they should at least make them having more horsepower than what they got, bro.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to spend money to put horsepower in the car. We shouldn't have to do that. They should know that already. If you see Dodge kicking your ass about
Pretty much.
horsepower, you should go ahead and put more horsepower into the car so we can compete.
Yeah.
Then
But
they can sell more cars.
well,
That's
that's
my
what I'm like.
opinion.
Well, that's what I'm like because I work at GM and I always talk to them about like why we got rid of the SS sedan, we got rid of everything else Pontiac. I don't know why they got rid of the whole Pontiac brand. I think they should have got rid of Buick instead, but whatever. And they just like, well, our new motto at work now is, we don't build cars, we build. They going into this EV stuff, and that's what they care about right now. They don't
Right.
care about performance. Like they want to be a GM wants to be a tech company now. So there goes GM.
Well, since you work at the Jeep, why do you think they got rid of all the SS models, man? Like the Impalas, all them cars that usually had a super sport. Why do you think they got rid of?
He just said like, well, the cars because the cars ain't selling. Everybody's like that. All the people that don't care about cars just buying SUVs, and that's what sales like. Our car sales was just going down and down every year. And then like all the head people up there, they don't care about. They don't have a performance. Like only like big performance they have still is like for the C8 and then Cadillac. Cadillac still got a good performance division.
Gotcha.
That's yeah.
It seems like Cadillac, they stepping their game up, though. I see they coming out with a lot of more horsepower in there.
Oh yeah, because
In their
they got a whole team over there for them. Where Cadillac they want to stay performance, but Chevy they said he can care less.
So my brother, he really reals asked you a question from the chat.
I
He
don't
ain't get
even
it yet from the chat.
I can't pull up the I don't even know how to pull up this stuff.
He wants to know what's your dream classic car?
Okay.
Dream classic old school car.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, it ain't that old. My dream classic car. Well, the price is going up on them is an '87 Buick Grand National.
Ooh.
Yeah. So like that's my forever. Like when I'm 40, 50, 60, that's when I'll have in the garage. Like me and the wife pull out. I pull my old Grand National out.
Hey man, them Grand Nationals are pricey. Rubik's. Rubik's said, "What's up, garage? What's
What's
up,
up,
Pittbull?"
Rubix? Mr. Loud Hemi.
So man, Grand National, man, them cars. Shit, what they going for now? Grand Nationals are going for like, well, I guess depends on what shape it's in, but I know they're going for a hefty price.
Shape and mileage. I say anywhere a decent one, maybe 16, and then all the way up to like 30, 40.
Right.
But I kick myself every day because 3 years ago I could have had one. I found an '87 for how much you wanted? $8,500. It was
And you
like a
didn't jump on
country,
it.
and I was like, I had my son coming on the way, and my wife was like, "You better buy it." And I was like, "No, my son's coming out. I want to be smart." And now every day I'm like, "Man, I could have had one." Like only thing he needed was like the two front seats done, and the guy just said he just didn't drive it. He just wanted to go. And I'm
Oh
like,
man, you could have talked him down too. Especially the seats. Hey, you probably could have talked down like another $1,000, like 70, like
right.
$7,000, and been good with like. Yeah, you should be mad at yourself for that one, people. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. You should be mad at yourself. You could turn around and flip that bad boy. You know, you could have made major chop off that car.
Right. Or
You
even
didn't have
now,
to keep it. Yeah, you didn't have to keep it. You could just been like,
flipped it real quick. Yeah.
yeah, good flip.
I know I kick myself every day.
Yeah, man, but we all do that, man. We all like there's cars that come. in our presence, and sometimes we're like, man, you know what, that car be there, but then you turn around and look about a couple years later, you're like, I don't even
Yeah,
see that car no more. And if you do see
pretty
that
much.
car, it's like 10 grand more than what you gonna get it from the get go.
Pretty much. Like they're just going up because there's like what a late '80s and early '90s cars right now are getting hot.
Right
Like,
about that. Fly by G Money. He said salute Pitbull.
what's up, flyby?
What up, Fly by? You know, man, doing this podcast thing, baby. Got Pitbull on here.
Hell yeah.
My stuff lagging, man. It's like I said, if y'all see me lag, just bear with me. I got bad weather out here, so just bear with me. So, what is your plans going forward with that F-150 truck that I see? That sound like you got like a LF motor up in it.
I gotta just straighten out a little things doing it. Like do my little spark plugs because they keep burning holes through them. Rerun the fuel system. I actually need to redo the whole computer in it because like it's basically got a race motor out of Mustang in it, but the computer that's telling it what to do is it still thinks it's the F-150. So they just always fighting each other. Like 1 minute it'll run.
Right.
I mean, that's pretty good. Like I ain't ran up on a Ford Raptor and pulled him. I was head up with the new EcoBoost F-150 when I ran it. So like she run a little bit. Like I'm trying to get her where she could just surprise people. So,
Man.
but she's basically built for nitrous too. So probably in the future you're gonna see her with a bottle on it too.
Oh, so she's kind of put together pretty good then.
Oh yeah, it's been tore all the way down to the block, transmission. Yeah, that motor probably only got 10,000 miles.
Oh, so it's not the original.
Oh yeah,
Original. Okay,
it's a,
gotcha.
it's a, it's a 302 base that's been boarded over 40, so it's like a 308
Right.
and GT40 heads. The heads been with true duals, long tubes. List goes on like 2800 stall. Yeah, she run a little bit.
That's dope, man. That truck do sound good. Like when you was letting it run, I was like, dang, what the heck you got up in there, man? I thought, I
Yeah.
thought you about to drive and take off in it, but you just let it run. But it sounded good, bro.
Oh yeah, appreciate
I
it.
can't wait to see what you do with that. So, how did you get into cars? Like, who taught you how to work on cars? Is that something that you were self-taught, or is that something that you went to school for?
Uh, all of above. It was my father. He was always into cars, so that's who got me started. Then I went to like Votech stuff in school. Usually, I'm always been underneath a hood. Like growing up, I was always stuck on lowriders and hot rods. Always back and forth. So, and that was like way before like everybody be like, "Oh yeah, Fast and Furious." I'm like, "No, I've been liking cars way before that."
So I see you a big car review guy. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? You do a lot of car reviews. So how do you get your vehicles to do car reviews? Is it something like word of mouth, somebody running to you like, hey, review my car? Is it something that you pick out or sought out? How you get that?
Well, starting out like my biggest video on there now. This was like 40, 50,000 views, and it was my personal truck. I just did the first review, like my second video ever. I shot with my phone, but after then, it was just like people I know, and then a couple of them I did a couple dealerships, like it's a BMW, and then a Dodge truck I did a dealership, another Dodge truck I did as a rental, and I was like, well, I'm renting it, so I'm gonna review it. So,
Right.
and then now I actually got access at the shop I'm at, where we partnered with a dealer, and I go through all his vehicles before he puts it on the lot. So now I get to just do reviews every week. He brings me like 7 to 10 cars a week. So I got like a whole playlist. Like usually I shoot like 5 videos in one day.
Oh,
So
that's
like
what's
a
up.
lot of these reviews you're gonna see me with the same clothes on. So I did
Right.
it all one day.
Hey man, that don't matter, man. As long as you put them videos out, bro, I don't care how you look, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as
Yeah,
you putting out that dope view, because you know what you're talking about for one. That's how
yeah,
I know you got a car background. You know, you just can't sit here and talk about a car without a car background. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So I see you doing your thing, and it's dope. So let's talk about sponsorship. You said you got a sponsorship in the garage. Do you want to give them a shout out?
Oh yeah, complete service and performance in Olathe, Kansas. You can Google it. It'll show you how to get there, and you show like a couple stuff we've worked on or whatever. But yeah, definitely that garage. Me being off work been give me a chance to build my page up and travel too. So
Oh, that's what's up. So what about that merch that you have on? What about that dope merch? Who concept? Who ideas are those? Are those all your ideas, George?
what this the
Yeah.
shirt?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah. This just I ain't started no merch really yet. This is just like when I go to the shows. I need to start. I need to get something set up, like on Teespring or something. But other than that, like uh, I help design because I used to draw, so I designed like the Pittbull face. And I took it to a graphic design, and you put it on the computer, and then I wanted like the kind of like the cowboy letters or whatever. Like that's my logo. Yeah, that I designed.
That's what's up. So where did your love for cars come from? Initially, growing up as a kid, where did your love for cars come from?
Oh shoot, just my pops. Like he had he had more cars than I don't sound like crazy. Probably anybody more than anybody on YouTube. Like to me, we was always in and out of a car. Like so, just growing up, just being in everything. Like he probably had six 5.0s, eight Cutlasses, seven Camaros. Like list just goes on. It was always 11 Cadillacs, uh, probably five Silver. I don't know. It just a lot of cars. So growing up, just being always around all those cars. That's
So
that's where it came from.
flyby saying, I'm coming to Kansas City to find some seats for my box Chevy 100. Man, Pitbull, you got somewhere to go so you can find some seats, bro.
Oh yeah, shoot. This is I know Chicago got a lot of back Chevys, but I know it was everybody love them down here too. So you probably can find something real quick. I know a couple spots down, especially if you go to Truman Road. That's the guy I know down there. I know he can find you some.
Right. And he also said, when is the next show you hitting up? Next car show.
Next big one is definitely gonna be the Topeka show, and then everything else is just gonna be like probably drag racing. Like this weekend, I'll be in Topeka at the NHRA with John Force and all those the big race cars. So I'm gonna be there shooting all day, all weekend. But a big like next car show is September 4th in Topeka. It's gonna be like Book Easy Money versus I can't think of his name, Boosh Doctor. So that's next
Oh,
big show.
Boot Doctor and okay. And
Yeah, Easy
Easy.
Money.
Yeah. So
So
so that's gonna be like a race. Is that gonna be a race or that gonna be a car show in one? Race and car show
yeah,
in
it's
one?
gonna be a car show, race, a hop off, like like last year they had low riders there, everything. So and they give out big trophies there too.
Gotcha. So what do you like to do better? Do you like to do DIY? Do you like to do car reviews, or do you like to pull up at the car show and just talk about cars or yourself? Which one do you like the most doing?
I like car shows, but then I usually I like how I used to do the reviews where I do like the rolling shots. I've been starting to like doing that, and I haven't did it in a while. That's what usually I've been like doing. Like I get to look at the car and shoot a video, and everybody's like seeing what I shoot, and I get to do my rollers, and then I like the car shows. The only thing I don't like about the car shows is I always got to find audio so I don't get copyrighted because I got probably three or
Right.
four videos that just like I ain't getting paid right now anyway, so I'm just like whatever.
It don't matter, right? So
So
I seen you do that. You did that box Chevy that road video. That was a pretty good video that you did. I checked out. You did a real good job on that one. And
uh,
I think it was St. Louis. I think was it St.
oh yeah,
Louis?
yeah, appreciate that.
Box Chevy?
That was actually because then I got um, access to music because that was actually my father-in-law. He raps or and does beats, so I can use his
Oh,
stuff on the videos.
so that's who you using in most of them videos. I wonder who
Yeah.
was using it. But I see you have like a West Coast present. Like y'all are really from the West Coast.
Oh, me. Well, I got both sides of my family from West Coast, so
Okay. Yeah, because
that's
I
why.
could tell in like the songs that you use, you like
Yeah.
heavy West Coast. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah. Like that's where my heart is. I love West Coast. That's why I need to make it out there to get the car scene. But
yeah, yeah, me too. Because I always wonder how it is on the West Coast. You know, I don't know a lot of YouTubers on the West Coast besides. Well, I seen Organic and stuff, but I don't know them per se. But I really don't know anybody from the West Coast that really come out here and chop it up with us like that.
oh yeah, it was because usually I go every year since until Corona hit. I ain't been in a
Oh,
while,
okay.
but last time like we had West Coast people come out here is for the oh yeah, sideshows is big out here, but I don't really go to that because it'd be like they too young, they 21, and that's too I'm too old for that. but
Yeah, they
uh,
wilding out.
yeah, they do too much for me. Um, but we had like their sideshow dudes come out here probably like 3 or 4 years ago and like do the thing. But other than that, I ain't seen nobody else from West Coast come out here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Man, anybody from the West Coast? Well, anybody that's from around here, know anybody from the West Coast, let me know because I'm trying to go out there and chop it up.
Oh,
I'm trying to
definitely.
hit it out there and see what's going on out there. And I most definitely still got to go to the East Coast. You know, I'm gonna do that with Rails. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure something out. Like when it's wintertime, when it's dead, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have some shows out there. And that's when I'll
Yeah.
probably go out there and check out that scene out there. So Money Rich most definitely gonna do some traveling this winter for sure.
Well, that's where I want to go. I've been wanting to plan a trip down to where Rally Rails is, and all of them down there. Rubik's,
Yeah,
Toro. Who else is down there? I've been wanting because I've been watching e-car scene and he
right.
support me like crazy. So I've been wanting. I gotta make a trip down there.
Yeah, for sure. And the thing about it is, you know, I see Stunner Reese. He's been going out there a lot now. I think he's about to go out there again here real
Oh,
soon. So
yeah, I wish I could have made that last show because it looked good. I was like, dang, and I'm like, it's been last minute because it was like when he did the Texas show, like you had like a couple months, but now like the show's been hitting so fast, it'd be like 2 weeks, and I'm like, oh shit, it's too late. I can't make it. I can't
right.
set shit up like in time.
Real said definitely let us know when you're ready
Oh
to
yeah.
hit the area, bro. 100.
Oh, oh yeah. Definitely gotta make it down there.
I'm gonna definitely gonna hit up there. So, bro, I know you said I can remember you said earlier somebody got you in YouTube. Was it you said your girl? Was it your girl that got you in YouTube earlier?
Yeah, my wife.
Your wife? Okay. So who are your influences in YouTube? Like who really got you to like I know you had been watching somebody before, so who was your main influences in YouTube when you first started watching YouTube?
Um, Mixture. Probably nobody I know watches them. um, I always watch CJ because I always used to watch Bumblebee and all that. And I still watch him today.
Right.
Um, CJ, Street Speed, Street Speed 717. Um, and then the review guys like Doug DeMiro. He does all just that's all he does is reviews. Um, who else? Other than that, I used to just watch a whole bunch of just racing channels. Steve Mead, the audio dude in California. Like he's a big he been on YouTube probably for like 12, 13 years. I've been watching him probably since then. Because I always been one I get into audio, then I'm out of audio because then it start like audio costs just as much as like dunk racing. Like
Yeah, for
like
sure.
you can spend like 5,000 just in wiring, just wiring it right, and I'm just like I get cheap because I'll be like I get up to like 4 or 5 grand. I'm like okay, that's enough. So
Okay, it seems like you know what you talking about when you talk the audio. See, I'm gonna have to holler at you when I get my audio set up. I'm gonna have to holler at you, man. Make a trip or talk about because you know you ain't that far from me, bro.
yeah,
So I mean, so how much do you really think you need to spend for a good setup? I mean, for like a good solid setup. When you pull up, ain't nobody gonna laugh at you type setup.
like pull up and like everybody's gonna turn around. Like
Yes, like
yeah,
who's that?
yeah, probably somewhere close to 10, easy
10?
10. Yeah,
Woo! Yeah,
easy.
see, audio cost too, guys.
Yeah, it costs like them trucks you see walled off and everything.
Right.
You probably never bid a 50, 70K in them. Like if they running like 10, 18s and all that wire, like I said, you go like one guy, I think he had like 10 grand in wire. Just one of his truck and
Wow.
batteries, because you didn't got batteries, you got alternators, you got yeah. He can get crazy real quick.
See, guys, that's a pair of 4Gs and a pair of Ruchis, and we didn't even talk about the speakers, the deck, amps, none of that. The tweeters, none of that. We just talking about straight wiring for 10 grand
Right?
for the real deal. We ain't talking about none of that mom and pop. So we talking about the real deal.
And it's custom box to the speaker spec. Like you can't just go out and buy a pre-made because every speaker is gonna need that be in the box to make it work right. So
Right.
you gotta tune it. It's just like high performance car. You can't just throw it in there and just just go. Put a
Right.
turbo on. You gotta tune it. And the same thing with speakers. You gotta tune the gain. You gotta tune where it shorts out at. Like there's a whole bunch into it. And then you gotta make sure the volts stay up. Like yeah, like I said, it's an expensive all in itself.
You know, one thing I noticed, when people pull up, like at certain places, your car can look good, his car can look good, but when that dude come with them sounds,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
take his car to the next level. So everybody looking at his car more because it's sounding good and it's looking good compared to the guy that just got the factory. You know what I'm saying? So I could see, but I don't know about no 10 racks, man. I'd rather give me some 4G.
right.
I'm just
That
saying.
that's my opinion. Like, cause you can probably do like four or five, but just in subs. But like me, I hate like even in Monte Carlo, I probably spent already 600-700 just in my door speakers and the back deck lid, and they ain't even really the speakers I want. Like, and I'm like,
Right.
shoot, my door speakers cost more than the whole car.
Right. Exactly.
So
Flop, I said I'm dying to get to NC next year. Definitely. Hope to see you in Memphis in October, Pittbull. Then Flyby said, my budget is 2,500. I'm not trying to DJ. The sounds are just for me. 100. I feel you on that, G Money, on everything. Uh, and Brent Logan. And Brent
that's
Logan.
that's my wife.
Now that's your wife. She said, to be
Yeah.
honest, we're not spending 5 grand on wire.
I'm just gonna buy a little here, a little there.
What's up, Rail? Oh yeah, for sure, man. All day. All day. I'm most definitely up for Sunday. I'm ready for it. So, going forward, talking about the audio and all that. I mean, would you ever spend that kind of money? So, you know, your wife is right here telling you won't, but would you ever spend 10 grand on wire? I'm not trying to get you in trouble.
Yeah.
But to be
Uh,
honest.
not in the Monte Carlo because I'm like not that like the goal for that. I'm just gonna it's gonna be like a trunk competition car. Like it's not gonna be like when you do 10 grand wire. That's like a walled off setup. Like because you gotta run just wire for date. Like it's crazy. But like no, not that. But in the future, Probably not, because I'm always over the place. Because it like my videos, like I like speed too. Like I like a little bit of everything. And then like one day I want to build a lowrider. Like I like anything that has to do with a car. So like one minute I could be lowrider, next minute I could be hot rod, next minute I could be big wheel, next minute I could be rat rod. I like rat. I got an old
Right.
rat rod. I ain't never even brought on the channel. Like nobody even know I got. So it's just sitting in storage.
We know now. So since we on the subject, hold on, before let me get these questions out the way. You know, my girlfriend on here talking smack down. She said, sounds cool, but I think it's overrated. She talking about the wiring and all that. No, sounds is everything. Personal or for the group.
Yeah.
And then your wife said, she said, give me the 10 first.
Oh man.
She ain't playing Pitbull. Give me
Right.
the 10 first. So, so now since, you know, you've been to a few car shows, you've been to a few flipping parts, what do you look forward to when you go to one
Now, um, just keep meeting more new people. Like when I first went to my biggest show was a Texas show, and like me and my brother Will, like we hit it from like we was there, we was probably like fifth in line to get in there, and from until it was like the whole parking lot was empty, we was just I think I passed out 250 stickers, and he probably passed out 250 stickers of just promoting the channel, just talking to just random people.
Right,
And
right.
that's where I met like a lot of people. That's where like I met you. I met just yeah,
Everybody, yeah.
yeah. So by the time I saw everybody at the St. Louis show, Stunner show, it was like it was a little bit easier because you knew people, but still was we brought our cars and
Right.
promoted. I didn't have to like walk everywhere and do a whole bunch of stuff. But other than that, it's good just to see like the people you met and see what they did to the cars and then stuff like that.
Right. G Money said, man, he seen you out there grinding,
Oh
getting
yeah, I
like live.
appreciate it. We trying like I'm always trying.
Willis Silver Surfing Harris, my man.
Yep,
What's
that's
up,
my bro.
bro?
That's what you see with me all the time.
I know that's right. What's going on, bro? I heard you had all the whips.
Oh yeah, you got that pop.
So what was your first car like? Was your first car a bucket, straight, or was it showroom ready?
it wasn't a bucket, but it was like I wouldn't say it was a bucket. It was a 92 Grand Dam. But it was clean. It was rust free or whatever. And back then, I knew I couldn't make that fast, so I do what that was always my default. If I can't have speed, I do audio. So
Right.
I had tens. That back then I had tens on like 1,000 watt, just something nothing crazy. But yeah, that was my first car.
So to get back to the car show, when you see like all the veterans, people that done it years, is there any game that you picked up? You see how they move, you see how they articulate their craft. There's anything that you pick up when you get the car events.
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, just I picked up like getting like the newest thing or whatever, like the newest car. Like that always works. I mean, and then just staying consistent. To like just keep
Right.
uploading videos and then keep just promoting and then working. Well, because like I said, two people main I used to always watch and still do is like Street Speed and CJ, and like
Right.
CJ drops like every day,
Every day.
every day. So I'm like watching him do that, but then he always like always helping somebody out. So or like always was it
Yeah.
collabing with somebody. So especially like more and more and more and more now. So and then everybody else does it just a little bit, but I don't think I see nobody does as much as him like or like big name like going like crazy.
And CJ make it look easy, man, but it's not easy, man. Trying to do it every day. I think I'm on a streak right now where I uploaded a video, I think like 10 days straight. And
Yeah,
I'm like to the point like I don't know how the hell he do it. But
yeah,
I'm starting to pick up game on how you do it. I'll tell you probably off camera, like what I think that you could do to get that to that point. Because I'm trying it now. I'm gonna see if it works, and so far it's working. So I'm gonna give it the old college try and make it
yeah,
happen. Because I'm in a small, like I'm not. I can go to the city. It's not for me to go to the city, but I can't go to the city every day. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to find things around here in a small town where um, I could tell people, if you're in a small town, this is how you should do this, how you should do that. But I can't tell people how to do it until I do it first. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I got to do it first, and then we'll see what it do.
yeah. That's why I tried it. I did it for like 5 days straight. I think one of in my playlist I got Road to Gap Fest, and it was like me doing something to the Monte Carlo. I had my hiccups. Like I messed up my blower on my supercharger. I had to go to junkyard and find another part real quick. It was a nightmare, but I made it.
Right. Yeah, yeah. So what is your motivation, man, to do this YouTube thing, man? What motivates you to do this?
Just to do my own thing. Like my motivation is, I can see like I'm kind of tired of working for somebody. So I want to like build my own brand, get out there where I can start doing my own car shows, and then eventually just open my own shop.
Right. That's the goal, man. I know you can achieve it, man, because you know what you're doing. You know how to
Right.
work on cars. You drop great videos, so I could see it happening, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just keep on pushing it. Like, it don't happen overnight for anybody. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I see people in the game for a long time, and it just takes time, man. Sometimes it'll come tomorrow, it might come a year or two from now. So
Oh
keep
yeah.
on grinding,
So
bro.
keep going, and that's all I can do. At least I'm trying. Well, I'm
I know
doing
that.
something I love, so I'm gonna do it regardless. So,
That's right. So, if you had a pet, would you rather have a newer car or an older car?
um,
And what would it be?
because I like both. But like, if I had to get a car right now, like I think, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, I probably have a car problem because I can switch a car every every week. I want something different.
Right.
I say, but what I keep going back to right now is a track up. Like right now, because it's something I know. Because like usually some cars I get tired of. But that it makes sense because it can tow, it can gap, it can carry the family. It's like all purpose. And then we get snow here. I always throw snow tires on there, and then go through the snow. So
Snow. That's our Achilles heel right there. Snow. We could
right,
drop. We can sit here and talk about cars all day, every day. Guess what? Weather's gonna stop us. We get a blizzard. Guess what? I ain't gonna. We can't talk about no. Well, we could,
yeah,
but would it be entertaining? I don't know. It might be though. That might be something to tap into. Long
yeah,
cars in snow. Clean
yeah,
them up. You know what I'm saying? People might be interested. They ain't never seen snow before, and it's something new to see people vlogging cars in snow. I don't know. I'm just
yeah,
putting it out there. So, let me see. I see Will said CJ buying cars. That's yeah, he do buy cars every day. It seems like your wife said, "Amen." And then Rail, Car Show Rail said, "I wish you the best in your journey, Pitbull Garage."
I definitely appreciate it.
And then your wife said, "Do you see?" Your wife on here, boy, going hell. She said, "Do you see my pain?" Damn
Right.
right.
She just she put me out there.
Now, Will thought you was gonna say Hellcat, but you said Track Hawk. So
Yeah. Yeah, because I probably wanted a Hellcat last week.
then Will said Snow Races.
Yeah.
You might be
Yeah.
on some of the snow races. That might be kind of entertaining, but dang, man, I don't want to go out there in my Camaro. You know, I ain't got no
Right.
traction. I will crash something up, like for real. I got to get a truck or something man, to do that. You know what I'm saying? Getting like a little Tahoe with a little souped up motor, something like what G
Oh
Money
yeah.
got. You know, G Money got that Tahoe with that 6.0 in it. So
Yeah. Cause then you just paint the motor in it and everything. That's the
yeah,
thing. Yeah.
yeah. I seen the video. I think today or on Instagram. He had put in or whatever. But yeah, G Money, I'm gonna need them keys when it's done, bro. I'm good for it. Trust me, I'm good for it. Let me drive that bad boy. So, brother, now you know electric cars are kind of taking over the scene a little bit.
Yeah.
So, if you didn't have no gas power car at all, you couldn't have one. What electric car would you prefer?
Uh, right now that new Tesla Plaid. That yeah. Right now, I think that's the baddest one right now. It's crazy.
Man, Tesla, man. Everybody talking about these Teslas, man. I ain't test driven one yet.
But that
E-Vapor, Authentic Benny, uh, I think Rail was talking about getting one.
yeah.
Uh, I don't know, man. That might be the move, man, because a lot of people are talking about the Teslas.
Yeah.
I just need to drive one just to see how it is. But we'll do that real soon. We'll do that real soon.
I know. Well, I know my job actually came out with that 1,000 horsepower battery Hummer supposed to be dropping real soon.
What that supposed to be like?
That's crazy. Like it does. It's got front and rear steering, and it can crab walk. It can. It does a lot. Like Jim's trying to. He's trying to come, but it's coming out. I think 2023. They already got pre-orders on it. It's already getting built right now, or like the plant and
Wow.
everything.
I like to see what that look like. Do they have pictures of it already? Like
Yeah.
how it's gonna look and everything? I gotta look that up online. I did
Oh
not
yeah.
know that.
It looked just like the old school Hummer, but just with like the future. But it's still the boxy shape and everything. I think you'll like it. Like it looks good.
I gotta look into that. They have been doing a lot of glitching. That what your wife said. What been doing a lot of glitching? You talking about the Hummers?
I don't know.
Oh, that what your wife said. She said something about something a lot of glitching. So when you like to relax at home with your wife and the kids, what do you guys like to do?
Um, I mean, I could go out to eat, get a bite. Um, usually we go to like downtown. We got a city market, um, stuff like that, or like just play outside or just hang out outside. I've been getting the boys big on RC cars, so we've been doing that a lot.
Okay, that's dope. That's
Yeah.
dope. So what do you like to do? Just you, yourself. Day off, ain't nobody around. What do you like to do? You like to go fishing? I mean, what's your hobbies?
Working on cars.
Working on car. Hey man,
Working-
hey, that's relaxing, bro. If that relaxes you, there's nothing wrong with that, bro.
yeah, like usually because it's like certain things like my cars ain't perfect, but I'm like it's been raining a lot here, so usually on the weekend I got to catch up on washing everything, and then like I put the wheels on a Monte Carlo, so I got to sit down there. I hate water spots, so I got to sit there and clean them, and then 4 hours later. I'm,
So, brother, when you doing YouTube, what do you like the most about YouTube, and what do you dislike the most about YouTube?
what I like about it, um, especially my our car review videos or how tos, helps a lot of people.
Yeah,
And like
most
today,
definitely.
today, a video I probably did a year ago. I've been talking to the dude for the last 2 days trying to help him out with his truck. So it's always, and I try to do it as fast as I can when people comment, but I love doing that part. And then what else? What I hate or dislike about YouTube right now is my subs because they they already added commercials to my videos. Like my older videos are the ones with 1,000 views or more. They got commercials on them. And everybody's like, you know, you got commercials on your videos already. And I'm
Right.
like, well, I didn't get paid for it. So
Right.
that's the only thing, because I think YouTube knows my channel can be big, but they just like, no, you got to get it the long way. So I feel like only good thing about it, it feels like I'm earning every sub I do get. Like it ain't just like, oh, here's 1,000, here's
Right.
2,000. I'm watching it grow. So yeah.
What it do? What it do? Tanner so lit. So that's probably my last question. Then we can probably break it down and get up out of here. So, my brother,
Yep.
what should people be looking forward to when they tune in to Pitbull Garage on YouTube?
Well, so far you're gonna be looking for is every Wednesday there's gonna be a used car review. From now on, it's gonna be that's gonna be my thing. Is used car Wednesday. So it might be Acura one week. It might be right now, like tonight. I'm gonna drop a 2016 Tundra. So like after I get done with this, I'm gonna upload that for my used car Wednesday. And but the like last three's been trucks or whatever. But you're gonna see everything. Like next week's probably gonna be a Nissan Juke. Like I'm trying to just reach out to everybody because at first I had to think about it like, oh, I only want to do Chargers or I only want to do Mustangs. But I'm like, there's a lot of people that go to YouTube that buy regular cars. So
Right.
I'm gonna try to touch every regular car I can, or sometimes I will have high performance cars on Wednesday, but for the most part, it's gonna be like Altimas or Impala or a Chrysler 300, just a regular 300 or stuff like that on the Wednesdays. And my Sunday videos is basically just gonna be all over the place. Like it might be my project car, it might be a
Right.
car, it might be a how-to, but it probably would never be no more car reviews on Sunday. That's only gonna be dedicated to Wednesdays.
Gotcha. So, once you shout out your Instagram, your YouTube, or any other platforms you have that people need to come and find you at, because people need to rock with you, bro. So put it out
Oh,
there.
well, if you see that logo, that's gonna be on my YouTube and my Instagram. And it's gonna be Pitbull Garage with two T's. Let me get it. Yeah. Two T's and all one word. It won't pop up if you put a space between there. It's not gonna pop up.
Right.
And with the two T's because it autocorrect because I had to spell it differently, try to be different. But then on my Instagram, it's gonna be the same thing but underscore, and that's where you can check me out at. You can inbox me. You comment on any of the videos or what you like to see in the future, what or whatever car I'm doing. You need more help because I got way more information on any of the cars or any
Right.
install. Anything you need help with, just let me know, and I'm here to help as much as I can.
Well, I'm most definitely gonna talk to you about them sounds, bro. So, you know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying? And well, this is the end, bro. But before
You know, if you're my first one, we're just gonna start with this. This is a 70 Fest.
Oh yeah.
I know we like all makes and models, but today is Chevy gang or no gang. Today we pushing Chevys out. The Fords wasn't ready, so so
I had to play that for you real quick. See, I'm putting you on blast. See, before we go, put you on blast. See,
I
Chevy
told
gang,
you.
no gang. Before four gang, no gang. See, look, I'm
Hey, I'm
on to
back and
you.
forth.
I'm on to you, buddy.
One day I'm Ford, one day I'm Chevy. But like I said, I'm tatted. I'm tatted Chevy. So
Yeah, I know for sure, man. Well, I'd like to thank everybody in the chat for coming through. And I most definitely want to thank you, Pitbull Garage, for coming through and giving us your time and telling everybody in the YouTube world a little bit about yourself, bro. Um, you know, you got lit content, man. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing
I,
what you're
pre-
doing. Put your
I, I
foot on the
pre-
pedal.
appreciate you having me on there. This, like I said, this is my first live, so I appreciate you reaching out to me to give me an opportunity. I'm glad I met you. in
Oh yeah,
Texas.
man, for sure. Same here, likewise, bro. It's all about networking, man, and coming up. You know what I'm saying? And flyby, you know, you always got to say something. Where the damn Fords at?
Hey, it's in my last video. You check out that cammed out F-150. I gotta keep my Ford.
Woo! You missed that monster, man. That Ford I had on the video that earlier. That was a
Yeah.
monster.
Oh yeah, the Mach 1. Yeah, that's on there. All them
God, that was a
like go
monster.
through the whole list. You'll find something on there you like.
Yeah, that's the only Ford I like. That's the only one I do like. Well, you know what? I'm lying. I'm lying because I was telling Car Show Rail, I do like Fox bodies. I
Oh
do
yeah,
like them joints. The
I got
vert.
that too. Got that 90, and it's got turbo. She
That's
run out. She run out. So I got a whole little playlist of her on there too. So
yeah. I'm on Saturday. Gotta check that out for sure. For sure. All
all
right.
right,
I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming through and messing,
appreciate it, everybody.
customize any ride. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, tune in, man. We'll keep bringing them bangers, and we'll keep dropping them hot podcasts for y'all, man. So tune in every Monday and Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So now back to you, Pitbull Garage. You know what time it is, bro. Gotta kick you up out of here, bro. It's time for you to go
All
to the
right,
wife so she can chew you out about that 10 grand you talking about spending on that
right.
on that setup.
Gonna hit me upside my head with a pan, huh?
All right, big dog, man. I'll check you on the next one, man.
All right, later. Peace.
And I want to thank everybody for coming through and supporting your boy. I think this is the first time I did a live solo dolo, like for real, for real. So I'd like to thank everybody that came through. Thank Fly By, thank D Really Reels, thank for my brothers, you know what I'm saying, showing support from the chat. I want to thank everybody in the chat for showing support. You know what I'm saying? It means a lot to your brother. So I say that to say this. This is customizing ride, baby. And we out.